Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and I thank you for stopping by today. What are you guys up to this Sunday afternoon is when I am recording this, so what have you been up to this weekend? We just been hanging out all day, doing much of nothing, but I did put in a Walmart grocery order, and we are going to pick that up curbside or parking lot, whatever. We're going to pick that up here in a little bit when it gets put together. And so I just thought I would sit down here and crochet for a little bit to get a little bit closer to getting this jellyfish done. It's going to be a cute jellyfish. I had never done one like this one before. And so the pattern is by a Crochet Tree. But anyway, it's Julie the jellyfish. That's her name. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get it done. I got the 6 blue tentacles done. It called for 6 thick tentacles, and then it called for 6 of these thin tentacles. And then I have a starfish to do, or a star or something. I don't know, I'll have to look and see in a minute. But I'm getting it done. Just slowly working on it. Y'all got plans for this week coming up? Are you getting ready for the week? I have kind of picked up around the house a little bit. Really wasn't much to do. I just made sure the bathroom was clean and emptied the little garbage cans around the house, which just means pick up the Walmart bag out of the garbage can and replace it with another Walmart bag. And so I've just been going, doing that around the house and just, putting a few things away that might have needed to be put away. And then we're going to get groceries. Big Daddy has still got to wash his clothes for the week. I don't know why he waits till late to do that, but he will. He'll wait till bedtime to put them on to wash. But that's the way he does it. And it works for him. So, whatever. And then just, getting things ready for the week. We usually do on Sunday nights our a little bit better cleaning up. During the week, we pick up after ourselves, but on Sundays, we usually go through and, kind of clean up things, make sure the bathroom's clean, and stuff like that, Sweep or mop anything that needs to be done, or, whatever. I don't see anything really else that needs to be done. Except his groceries. I mean, not his groceries. His laundry. And to go pick up our groceries and then come home and put them away. I did clean out my purse earlier. What I did was I had an empty box. An empty cardboard box. And I just dumped my purse in it. And so then I just went through that box and picked out what actually goes in my purse. What goes somewhere else. And, threw trash away that was in there, napkins and stuff. So I cleaned out my purse. And this week, I hope to start going through some whips that I have boxed up to see, what I'm going to actually finish and not finish. And I think maybe Eva is going to come over and help me with that one day this week. I think that's the plan, and we'll see how that goes. We still got to clean the den. That's the room that's not clean. It's a disarray in there. Oh, it's so messy right now. I still got I got all my yarn put away except for the floppies. And I gotta figure out, what am I doing with those? Big Daddy can use those to run through the knitting machine that he likes to do, but I don't know about what to do with all of it. How to store it and make it look neat and not, you know, stuck out there. Oh. I still didn't make it, you know, yesterday I had plans to go to the my booth and work it and get it cleaned up and add a few things, but we did not because we just ran out of steam and just was not feeling up to it. I'm still just trying to recover from being so sick. And I mean, I don't feel the greatest today, but you know, I'm trying to just still function and still be human and do the few of things that I, you know, feel like that I can do without overdoing it. I'm not going to overdo it. At least I'm trying not to. Like my niece's graduation party, I didn't get to go to it because I just know that would be too much. All right, I didn't count these. I just tried to kind of make them all the same length. I got lazy. Now, this pattern does call for all these tentacles to be made on the bottom side of the jellyfish. We did some back loops, and I guess I didn't really have to do those, but we did some back loops crocheting on the bottom side of the jellyfish body, and then these are supposed to be crocheted from that, but I just know me and my hand issues and what I've got going on that it would have been cumbersome for me and just been awkward and in the way, and I probably would have just not worked on it too much. So I thought, let me just make the tentacles, and then I can leave a tail on the ends and tie them into it where they're supposed to go. I can tie it in, and then it'll be fine. Just hide the ends inside it. It'll be fine. It'll be a lot of ends hidden in there, but it'll be easier on me to crochet it this way than to try to hold that ball with it, you know, all up in the way too. I think this is my last pink. I'll have to count them and see. I'm supposed to have 6 of each. So I'll have to count it and see. And then I've got that star. And her eye. Her eye is an embroidered stitch eye. And it's really cute. So I wanted to do that instead of give her safety eyes. Because I was trying to follow a pattern. My plan was to follow a pattern. But then I, you know, went off grid here, not off grid, but went rogue with my tentacles, doing them a different way. That was Big Daddy coming in here to tell me to go ahead and get dressed and let's go, because we can go by Target and pick up prescriptions before we go to Walmart. So I guess that's the plan. So maybe I'll come back later and work on that star. Figure out what I'm doing with it. But we're supposed to go to Target, and we'll have to go in Target to get prescriptions. They do offer delivery type thing, and you know, different pharmacies do, but not on refrigerated medications. And we both have refrigerated medications. His insulin is refrigerated, and all my liquid medications that go through my feeding tube are refrigerated. So we can't get delivery on those. So we just pick them up. No big deal. Target's usually easy in and out. All Alright, so I'm almost at the end of this, and then I'm gonna go and slip my clothes on. Just gonna wear what I wore yesterday because I didn't have long with just a couple hours. Maybe 3 hours at the most. Well, no, I was trying to think. Maybe about 4 hours. So, anyway, I'm gonna slip those same clothes back on and wear them again today. Because that's how I roll. All the way. Oh, let's see. I'm almost close to the end, and then I start having problems. On this one, you just single crochet and one single crochet in each chain. But it kind of naturally curls on its own, and then you can kind of help it curl a little bit. Oh, I hear him getting his shoes out. I better hurry, I better hurry. The yarn's splitting on me. The pattern had theirs done in pastel colors, which was really pretty. It was in like a pink, a blue, and a soft green, like a pastel blue, and it was really pretty. But I just wanted to make mine bold and neon, so I chose neon colors. And I'm just going to count real quick and make sure that is number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'll come back and put those on a little bit later. But I'm going to hide them for while I'm gone because we don't want the little cat thieves to get them. Sissy would get up there and get that if I'm not careful. So, and then here is the other part of the jellyfish. So I'm gonna put these in a drawer over here so that Sissy can't take them away. We are headed to Walmart to get our groceries now, and I just thought I'd show you where Dakota works. This is lots of little fancy restaurants up in here. Like there's one there. I've never been to any of these restaurants. And just different little restaurants along there. And that is the one that Dakota works with that starts with an A. It's called Aparo or something like that. I didn't know Big Daddy was going to pull in the parking lot. I thought we was just driving by. But we're in the parking lot now. But that's it. It is a very, very pricey restaurant. Dakota has been there one time before he started working there. Actually, it was back in December at Christmas. He went there. It was 4 people that went, and their bill was over $300. So, yes, I've never been, and I never will go. And Dakota understands that. And so, we're just getting back out on the road to drive around to Walmart. This is a nice little area. Lots of nice buildings. There's Nukes, and then there's a coffee shop over here. Gosh, I forgot the name of it. I can't even read it. There's a little coffee shop there. And then there's all kinds of businesses in these buildings and lots going on, but it still kind of has a little woodsy feel to it. And I like that, you know, that they didn't cut down every tree. So that's nice. And all the buildings are like very unique, and that, you know, they all don't look the same. They look totally different, each one beside the other one. And then there's a little, that medical place here on the right side. It's not an emergency room, but it's some kind of surgical place, maybe. I'm thinking that's what it is. But I know they do not have a emergency room because there is a big sign somewhere in the front of it that says, we do not have an emergency room. And here we are turning in behind that to get to Walmart, which is kind of behind where Dakota works, now that I think about it. through the woods behind Dakota. But as usual, Walmart's parking lot is full, just like any other parking lot across America. The parking lot is always full. It wasn't quite as humid today, thankfully, and it's only like 87 degrees and not quite so humid. So it wasn't as bad today. But yeah, lots of people. But they got our groceries out to us really quick once we got parked, and I saw which number we were parked at, which was 30, but it was right up front. Number 1 was on one side of it, and number 30 was on the other side. So we parked at number 30, and it usually takes a good while before they get our stuff out there to us, but they were knocking on the window in no time. We was like, that was quick. We made it back home, and we got our groceries put up, and so now I'm going to put the tentacles on this jellyfish. So I'm getting my tentacles back out. I tried to read the directions, but I have the wrong glasses on right now, and I can't see it. I'm just gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna do what I think I should do, okay? Yeah, I just have my wrong glasses on. I can't read the computer with these glasses. I can't watch TV. This is my prescription glasses. I can't read the computer or watch TV with these glasses. Now, wait just a minute. I want to check and see. Well, it is what it is. I would be crocheting it in that, but I'm just going to tie about 3 knots in it. And then I'll go back and hide these ends. Well, I might can just cut it off short. Since I'm tying so many knots, I might can just snip that really short. I think that's what I'll do, just to save a little bit of time, because I've been working on this jellyfish, and now I nipped my fingernail. I got a little nick in it, so I'm gonna get this out. You can tell that has been well used. Try to smooth that nick out of that nail out. A little bit more. Okay, so on our way home from Walmart, Paige, the girl that comes and does my medicine and tube feeding, she called wanting to know what kind of cat litter I use, because she is going right now to Walmart to get some litter, and then she's going to go and cat food, and then she's going to pick up a little kitten. I think if I do this, skip 2, hold on, let me just see. 1, 2. I think it'll turn out right if I put, I better check this. I should put stitch markers, so I can make sure that it have enough to go all the way around, right? Okay, 1. Let's see. Maybe I was thinking wrong. Maybe I should bring this one back one. And okay, so I have 6, 3, 4, 5. I'll come back one on this, and 3. it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 to fit up in here. 5 and 6, and I think that will be fine. I'm gonna bring that one over 1. All right, that's good. So anyway, she is going to pick up a little kitten, and she want to know what kind of cat litter I used, because she likes that cat litter. It's Chewy. It's from Chewy. Walmart does sell it, but it's real expensive at Walmart. It's $10 for a tiny little bag. One time in a pinch, I did have to buy some from Walmart, and it was just a tiny amount for $10. I was like, I'm never gonna let that run out again and have to do that. But at Chewy, it's little pellets is what it is. And the ones they sell on Amazon is not the same. Those disintegrate or something. The ones from Chewy's the only ones that work for me. There are some on Amazon that are not the same. But anyway, I can't wait to hear about her little kitten. She don't know what she's going to name it yet, but we'll see. Now tomorrow I have an appointment with the surgeon, so I'm nervous about that. I'm nervous. I don't want to go. Big Daddy said he is taking off work, or he's going to work, and then he's going to leave early and come home and take me to that, because he wants to go and hear what they have to say and stuff too. Because sometimes it's so much, I can't remember it all. Like, when I went and saw that GI doctor, it was so much information thrown at us that it threw both of us off. So sometimes it takes both of us, plus we'd probably need somebody else to hear everything. And I mean, we can go back and read on my chart, but sometimes they don't put everything in there, as they're just talking and chatting. Sometimes that might not end up on the my chart, or suggestions and stuff. So we will see what becomes of that. So he's going to go to work and work till 11 and then come home and get me, because my appointment's at 1. Paige will come in the morning and do my meds and my formula. So I'll be good to go by the time Big Daddy gets here. I still get something snagging on that thumbnail. Okay, so I'm not going to finish this up today. I'll have to finish it up tomorrow. I'll vlog about my doctor's appointment and finishing this up, because it's just going to take a little bit more time to finish it up. And that's just the way some projects are. And sometimes, some projects take longer than you expect them to take. Like, I really thought I'd been finished with this in no time. But I'm not. And it'll be okay. I had talked to Dakota and told him that, your mama and daddy's getting up there. Our health is declining. And we just can't do everything we need done. And we just need you to help us sometimes. And he's like, okay, what do you need me to do? And, I couldn't, name anything at the moment. And he's like, well, you got to tell me what you need me to do. And I'm like, okay, I'll make a list. So I told Big Daddy we need to make a list of what we actually need him to help us with, come and do for us. Yeah, he was like, well, what do you need me to do? And I couldn't think of anything, okay? But I know in my yarn room on top shelf, where I have my bulky yarn, I want to take some of that yarn down and switch it around some, put some that's up there at the top down lower where I can reach it, the colors that I'm more likely to use. I want to put them down lower. So I can't do it. Paige is too short to do it. So Dakota is, 6 foot tall. He can do it. Those might not be perfectly evenly spaced, but hey, they're there. They are there. And now I have the pink thin tentacles to put in. It also left a space for those, but I think I'm just going to tie those in kind of in between. It left a whole nother round for these, but an outside round out here. So I think I'm just going to tie them in between those. I mean, but on this other round. Although it could go down, but I think they're supposed to kind of stand out in the front. That's what it looks like by the picture. So that's what I'm going to do. We got a few groceries to tide us over. We didn't get a whole load because we had to bring them in the house. Our car is it's a little walk from the car to the house, and I do have a wagon. Big Daddy will not use it. He is stubborn. If it was me, I would put stuff in the wagon, bring it up, roll it on in the house, roll it in the kitchen, get the stuff out, and go back to the car and get some more if need be. But he will not do it. He is so stubborn. So I'm like, well, that's fine. Do it your way. So anyway, we didn't get that much stuff. And even what am I trying to say? The amount you spend, you expect more bags. But really, it wasn't that many bags. It's very disappointing. All right. My back is hurting me. I think it's the position that I'm in right now. But I'm going to go relax after this while this video is uploading and gets uploaded and published. Hopefully I will be sitting back, relaxing, go get my feet up. So wonderful to be able to say that. Y'all just don't even know. Big Daddy's knee is hurting him. So when we got home, we got everything put up. And then he said he got his drink out of the fridge. And he said he was going to go get off his knee. And I said, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, I'll be doggone it. Is there something else up here thin? No. All right, let's see. Well, come on. I think I'll go sit in my chair and hold Phoebe. I usually end up holding Phoebe, Sassy, and Sissy. All three. They're so silly. And like right now, Sissy's probably in there asleep in my chair. I have a towel over it. And a gray towel over the gray chair. But she's probably in there asleep. I also have a crocheted blanket that I'm probably going to put over the back of it. And then I may end up crocheting something to go over the arms of the chair, something to go over the arms to keep them nice. Paige had said, you can buy those things that go on the arms that'll have pockets, but I wouldn't be able to put my hands in the pockets. So it does have a pocket down on the side of the chair, but I can't get I just kind of, I was trying to put the remote control thing that does the massage. I just tried it out to see what it was, and I was trying to put it back in that pocket, and I couldn't get the pocket to open to put it in there, so she had to come put it in there for me. And then she had mentioned the pocket things for the arm that, you know, you can lay over the arms and have pockets on it, but I probably wouldn't be able to use that anyway. The chair itself has remote control for massaging and heat, and the controls to move the chair up and down is on side of the chair right here, right there. And so I can use my thumb. Actually, the way it's positioned, I have to use my thumb, the back of my thumb, my nail, to hit those buttons to make it go back and then up again. Things normal people don't have to worry about. When we were trying to rearrange the living room, they were trying to put that chair in different places and do all this. And I was like, wait a minute now, it can't go. I have to have room to get my hand over there to be able to make it go back and forward. My hand has to be able to get down in there. And it's not like I can just reach down and do fingers. I have to put my hand in like this. So I have to have more room than the regular person would. And so, you know, even my family, even Jody doesn't think about things like that. Like he this was so sweet of him. It really was. When I first got the chair, he was trying to get me get set up and everything. And, you know, he set me a table up and my drink, my phone, and all that. But he put it right here. I cannot pick up a glass or nothing with this hand. I needed it on this side. He didn't think about it. I didn't say anything. I just changed it later. He just didn't think about it. And most people don't think about things like that. We know that I need things in certain places. So I ended up putting my rolling cart that has a top on it that was by my bed. I ended up putting it by my chair, and I'll show that in a video later. Just not this video, but I'll show it in a video later. And we're still working on Big Daddy's chair situation and how he wants his done. So we're still moving furniture around, let's put it that way. We have some chairs shoved in the kitchen right now, and chairs shoved by the dining table, and one shoved in the den. That's not where it's going to go. It's going to come back into the living room, actually. Okay, so that's what we got going on so far. This still needs a star and eyes on it, so more to come, but we will be putting the rest of it together. It's just going to take a little bit more time, but it does hang nicely when I hold it up. It does hang nicely, and these thinner ones were supposed to be, you know, be shorter than these, and yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. Have no fear, I will be back. You take that over how you want, as a threat, or whatever. But I will be back. Have to, clean up my desk and get a few things done tonight, but I'm just gonna go sit down and relax while this is uploading. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today while I worked on this octopus and while we took a little trip to Walmart. I just appreciate you hanging out with me and checking out this video. I will be back with more videos tomorrow. And remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet or do something else that brings you joy.